my sweet little kids. How are you all today? Hope you're all doing good. I'm delighted to introduce myself as your English teacher. My name is Samatha. I truly believe that education is a collaborative work. I'm excited to embark on this learning journey with all of you. Let's make this a remarkable and enjoyable experience together. Today, we are going to look at the topic, a trip of memories from Class 4 English Blossoms. But before going to the topic, let's quickly look at the overview of our topic. Let's get started.
In the overview, we are going to see pre-reading activity, reading activity, vocabulary, question and answers. Before going to the lesson, we will see the learning objectives of the module. By the end of the lesson, we will be able to identify visiting or tourist places, understand and interpret the reading text, improve fluency and build vocabulary, expand vocabulary through synonyms and antonyms contextually. Children, let's enter into the lesson. First part of the lesson is a pre-reading activity.
Hello, my sweet little charming kids. Let me ask you a question. Can you guess the most awaiting time throughout the year? Smart answer. It's summertime. To escape from this scorching heat and daily routine, what do we prefer? Very good. We like to take a break and visit tourist places that offer refreshing escape from sweltering temperatures. Children, what else could be the better time than summertime? Now tell me, children, have you ever been to any visiting place? Well, kids, I have been to few visiting places which are well known in India, such as Ooty, Coorg, Munnar, Kodaikanal, etc. Children, recently I found that there is another similar place in our state Andhra Pradesh as well. Can you guess? Very good. It is called Ooty of Andhra Pradesh. It is Horsley Hills. So children, in today's class, we are gonna see the joyful and exciting experiences of a little boy, Hemant, who went to a tourist place, Horsley Hills, along with his family. So children, before going to our story, let us observe this picture carefully and try to answer the questions.
Can you guess the right answers for the questions? Let's begin. What is the term used to describe the individuals who visit tourist destinations? The options are navigators, tourists. Try to think the right answer. Tourist. That's a cute answer. Let's see another question. Record any few visiting places near your village and show them to your teacher. I'm really happy with your response. Good job. Let's go further. Can you guess the name of the hill station? Very smart answer. It's Horsley Hills, also known as Ooty of Andhra Pradesh. Let's get into the lesson. A trip of memories. The lesson is about a letter written by a boy named Hemant about his trip to a tourist destination called Horsley Hills to his friend Harsha. The letter starts with his father saying to Hemant as follows. I felt happy when my father said to me, Hemant, we are going to Horsley Hills tomorrow. It is also called the OT of Andhra Pradesh. Then immediately I rushed to my mother and sister to share this happy news. They felt happy. Here, rushed means moved with great speed. We started our preparations to Horsley Hills. I packed the things like shoes, socks, sweater, hat, etc. in a travel bag. Early in the morning, my father woke me up at 4 a.m. and I quickly had my bath. Here, Hemant is excited to go on a trip to Horsley Hills. Let's move further. I got ready with my pretty travel bag. My mother and sister were also ready. Let's see what's going to happen. We went to Vijayawada railway station by auto and reached it by 5:30 a.m. Here, reached means arrived at. Here, the family took an auto to Vijayawada railway station and reached there by 5:30 a.m. We all got into the train and were comfortably seated. We reached Pakala railway station at 12 noon. Now, let's have a quick check of our understanding of the lesson so far. Select any one response from the options given below. The question is, Dash is also called the OT of Andhra Pradesh. The options are as follows. A. Araku Valley. B. Chilka Lake. C. Horsley Hills. What could be the right answer? Let's check it out. The right answer is option C, which is Horsley Hills. Great job! Clap for yourself. Now, let's move further and look at another question. Name the boy writing the letter. The options are mentioned below. Option A, Harsha. Option B, Chinno. Option C, Hemant. Kids, think and lock your answer. Did you lock it? Let's see the answer. The right answer is option C, that is Hemant. Good job, kids. Pat yourself. Now, let's go further and explore the next part of the journey. We hired a car to Horsley Hills from Pakala. They hired a car from Pakala railway station to reach Horsley Hills. Hired means took for rent. The scenic drive through the Ghat Road onto Horsley Hills was exciting. It has many curves. There are big and tall trees and dense bushes on either side of the road. The cool breeze of the hills touched the cheeks soft. Curves means turning, breeze means a gentle wind. The sampangi flowers on the hills spread their sweet smell. We all enjoyed the joyful ride onto the hills. Here, spread means extend or distribute. Let's continue to look at the family's further experiences through the trip. Let's go! A fresh and cool breeze welcomed us. into the Andhra Ooty. When we got down from a car, a mesmerizing scenery welcomed us. The whole area was covered with green trees and colorful flowers. The climate was very cool and calm. Clouds were passing on us. Here, climate means weather at certain time. Moving further, we all had a thrilling experience. We were at 1265 meters high above mean sea level. The meaning of thrill is sudden excitement. Here, kids Hemant is experiencing his excitement of knowing that they were at 1265 meters above the mean sea level. Soon after the completion of a lunch, we visited a big rocky slope called Galibanda. There were strong winds all the day. They visited another visiting place, which is a big rocky slope called Galibanda, and there were strong winds as well, which was making the place cool. Let's check our understanding so far. Match the mode of transport they use to reach places. Match them with respect to the pictures given. Pakala. Whether by car, auto or train. Horsley Hills. Is it by car, auto or train? Vijayawada Station. The options are car, auto or train. Let's check the answers. Look at the lines drawn with respect to the correct answers. That's awesome! Congratulations, kids! Now, let's move further in our lesson. From there, we moved to the eastern and western viewpoints, which were famous for glorious sunrises and sunsets. Let's go further. We watched a variety of birds and animals in the mini zoo, where we had lots of fun. The crocodiles in the zoo were a special attraction. Here, attraction means interesting place to see. We also heard interesting news about wild animals like bears, wild dogs, sambars, leopards, panthers and tigers, which appear occasionally. Here, occasionally means now and then. Then my father took us to the nearest historical town named Madanapalli. Seems like the next stop is a historical town named Madanapalli. Let's go and learn about it. Where Rabindranath Tagore translated Janagana Mana, our national anthem, from Bengali to English. So, this place became a historical place. Mrs. Margaret Cousins, a British woman, composed a tune for our national anthem. Janagana Mana was first sung at a courtyard in Madanapalli. Composed means set music for a song. Next morning, we came back home with lot of memories. Dear friend, this is my wonderful trip to Horsley Hills with my parents and my loving sister. The trip gave me everlasting memories. Hope you too may plan to have a wonderful trip with your parents during summer vacation to a beautiful place. That's the end of the letter. Finally, salutation to his friend by saying, "Yours loving, Hemant." Let's summarize the lesson by watching the following video. A trip of memories. This story is about a letter that a boy named Hemant wrote to his friend Harsha. The letter says as follows. Dear Harsha, here I share a few moments of my trip to Horsley Hills. I felt happy when my father said to me,
Hemant, we are going to Horsley Hills tomorrow. It is also called the Ooty of Andhra Pradesh.
Then immediately I rushed to my mother and sister to share this happy news. They felt happy. We started preparations for our trip to Horsley Hills. I packed things like my shoes, my socks, my favorite sweater, my hat, and a lot of different things in my travel bag. And more. Early in the morning, my father woke me up at 4 a.m. and I quickly had my bath. I got ready with my pretty travel bag. My mother and sister were also ready and prepared to go. From our house, we went to Vijayawada railway station by an auto and we reached there by 5:30 a.m. We all got into the train and got seated comfortably. We reached Pakala railway station at 12 noon and we hired a car to go to Horsley Hills from Pakala. The scenic drive to the Ghat Road onto Horsley Hills was exciting. It had many curves. There were big and tall trees and dense bushes on either side of the road. The cool breeze of the hills touched our cheeks soft. The sampangi flowers on the hills spread their sweet smell. We really enjoyed that joyful ride onto the hills. A fresh and cold breeze welcomed us into the Andhra Ooty. When we got down from the car, a mesmerizing scenery welcomed us. The whole area was covered with green trees and colorful flowers. The climate was very cool and calm. Clouds were passing on us. We all had a thrilling experience. We were at 1,265 meters above the mean sea level. Soon after the completion of our lunch, we visited a big rocky slope called Galibanda. There were strong winds all day. From there, we moved to the eastern and the western viewpoints, which were famous for glorious sunrises and sunsets. We watched a variety of birds and animals in the mini zoo, where we had a lot of fun. The crocodiles in the zoo were a special attraction. We also heard an interesting news about wild animals like bears, wild dogs, sambars, leopards, panthers, and tigers, which appear occasionally. Then my father took us to the nearest historical town named Madanapalli, where Rabindranath Tagore translated Janagana Mana, our national anthem, from Bengali to English. And at this very place, Miss Margaret Cousins, a British woman, composed a tune for our national anthem. Janagana Mana was first sung at a courtyard in Madanapalli. Next morning, we came back home with a lot of memories. Dear friend, this is my wonderful trip to Horsley Hills with my parents and my loving sister. The trip gave me everlasting memories. Hope you too may plan to have a wonderful trip with your parents during summer vacation to a beautiful place. Yours lovingly, Hemant. Activity 1. Answer the following questions. Number 1. What are the means of transport that Hemant's family used to go to Horsley Hills? Think and answer in your books. Here is the answer. The means of transport that Hemant's family used to go to Horsley Hills are auto, train and car. Keep it up, children. Let's look at a few more questions. Second question. What is the reason for the cool weather of Horsley Hills? Guess. Keep thinking, kids, and try to answer. Now let's check out the answer. The climate was very cool and calm in Horsley Hills because it is located 1265 meters above the mean sea level. Good going, dear kids. Now let's see one more question. Third question. Why is Horsley Hills called the Ooty of Andhra Pradesh? Think and answer the question. Well done, children. Let's check out your answer. Due to the fresh and cool breeze of Horsley Hills, also known as Ooty of Andhra Pradesh. Awesome, kids! That was fantastic. Now let's look at another question. Fourth question is, what are the places that the family visited during their trip? Recall the story and try to answer the question. Great effort! Let's check out the answer. The popular places they visited during the trip to Horsley Hills are big rocky slopes called Galibanda, eastern and western viewpoints, mini zoo and nearest historical place Madanapalli. All of you are doing great. Keep it up. Here we go with one last question. Fifth question. What is the importance of Madanapalli with regard to our national anthem? Kids, what do you think the reason might be? Here we go. At Madanapalli, Rabindranath Tagore translated Jana Gana Mana, our national anthem, from Bengali to English, and also Mrs. Margaret Cousins, a British woman, composed a tune for our national anthem and was first sung at a courtyard in Madanapalli. Congratulations, children! You all done a great job. Pat yourself. Let's look at more activities. Activity 2. Read the sentences given below and write true or false in the given brackets. Number 1. Harsha and members of his family planned to visit Horsley Hills. Number 2. All the family members went to Vijayawada railway station by car. Number 3. The journey on the Ghat road was exciting with many curves. Number 4. They all enjoyed the joyful ride onto the hills. Number 5. Horsley Hills is totally covered with green trees and colorful flowers. Here are the answers. You're all following great. Now, let's see a few more questions. Number 6. The weather condition in summer is very hot in Horsley Hills. Number 7. Galibanda is famous for strong winds. Number 8. We see wild animals regularly in Horsley Hills. Number 9. Rabindranath Tagore composed a tune for Jana Gana Mana. Number 10. Rabindranath Tagore translated Jana Gana Mana from Bengali to English. Here are the answers. Nice job, little one. Now, let's improve our vocabulary. Vocabulary. Let's read the sentences and observe the highlighted words. Number 1. I quickly had my bath. Number 2. I hurriedly had my bath. Number 3. I instantly had my bath. Well, what did you observe from the sentences? The words quickly, hurriedly, and instantly have the same meaning. A synonym is a word that has nearly the same meaning as another word. Let's look at few more synonyms like these. Here are few examples. Wonderful, admirable, amazing, astonishing. Next one. Vacation, break, holiday. Next one. Beautiful, pretty, good looking, charming. Next one. Memory, mind, recollection, remembrance. The next one is courtyard, lawn, patio, and yard. The next one is composed, confident, easygoing, level-headed. The next one is occasionally, sometimes, every now and then, infrequently. Last one is interesting, alluring, amusing, attractive. Let's go further. Read the following paragraph carefully and observe the underlined words. Horsley Hills is well-known tourist spot in Andhra Pradesh. It is also called the Ooty of Andhra Pradesh. We feel a cool breeze and enjoy looking at the heavy bushes. We see a good-looking scenery and high mountains there. The whole area is filled with green trees and colorful flowers. The temperature is very cool. So kids, probably you understood the underlined words. Let's quickly look at another activity. Look at another activity. Fill in the blanks with suitable synonyms in the following. Use the help box. Famous, beautiful, climate, covered, dense. Now the paragraph is, Horsley Hills is a dash tourist spot in Andhra Pradesh. It is also called the Ooty of Andhra Pradesh. We feel cool breeze and enjoy looking at dash bushes. We see a dash scenery and high mountains there. The whole area dash with green trees and colorful flowers. The dash is very cool. Here are the answers. Horsley Hills is a famous tourist spot in Andhra Pradesh. It is also called the Ooty of Andhra Pradesh. We feel cool breeze and enjoy looking at dense bushes. We see a beautiful scenery and high mountains there. The whole area covered with green trees and colorful flowers. The climate is very cool. Well done, children. Let's move further and do some more activities. Come on. Let's see an activity. Match the words with suitable synonyms. Share, pack, touch, enjoy, slope, delight, slant, bundle, feel, distribute. So kids, observe the words related to their synonyms and draw lines. Here we go with the right answers. Observe the lines drawn to the right answer and repeat after me. Share, distribute, pack, bundle, touch, feel, enjoy, delight, slope, slant. That's great going! Now, let's learn about antonyms. Antonym. An antonym is a word that has the opposite meaning as another word. Let's move further. Read the following sentences and observe the underlined words. You must go to Horsley Hills If you want to enjoy cold weather in hot summer, the underlined words are opposite to each other. They are opposite in meaning. So, we learned what is antonym. Let's explore it more with some examples. Activity 5. Think about the opposite words to the following words taken from the lesson. Jolly, above, big, tall, clean, fresh, good, strong, silent, bright. So, now look at the words and try to answer the antonyms of the following words. Good children, congratulations, you are all brilliant. Let's look at the answers. Jolly, sorrowful, above, below, big, small, clean, dirty, fresh, stale, good, bad, strong, weak, silent, noisy, bright, dull. Good answers, kids! A big round of applause for all of you. Pat yourself and say, hip hip hooray! Let's end this module with a famous quote. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. It conveys that one's journey towards their goal starts with a single step of initiation, regardless of how far the goal seems to be.